We are back. We're hopping in to another Premier draft. We are on our way up to Mythic, drafting only commons and uncommons. We're teaching you guys how to draft consistent decks that are going to win. And we don't want to take any rares. Come on, you don't need those, okay? Sometimes you don't open the rares. We want to worry about how do we build decks when we don't get the rares, because you're always going to be able to build those decks. So we're just taking commons. We're just taking uncommons. We're looking for a nice curve of creatures, enough 2-drops, some interaction, a solid mana base, and then we're going to pump out some wins. We've had some sweet decks the last few times. I think we had some sweet green-black decks. We had some nice 5-color dragons. Yeah, I mean, some really cool decks. So, I mean, it's not like there's just one mode to doing this commons and uncommons. We got a lot of different options. We'll try to stay open, see what comes our way, and draft a sweet deck. Yeah. This format's been a lot of fun so far. Let me know if any of you have had any sweet decks so far. You guys trying the no rares? I mean, on your end, it makes sense just to take some. It is easier when you're getting rares. That is for sure. All right, hopefully this table fills up and we get into a draft. I want to see what we open. My favorite deck is probably black-green. I really like the play patterns of black-green counters. It's like a nice amount of synergy, solid creature beat down, low curve, a lot of fun. All right, no one I recognize in our pod, and all right, this is a pretty interesting pack here. I mean, we don't have a rare to take. So, Starry-Eyed Skyrider, it's okay in tokens, nothing amazing, but can be good if you have enough tokens. Forecaster is good. I usually like taking this after I get my globes. If I have like 2 globes and I see a forecaster, I'll take it. Tomb Guard, I do like encounters. It has killed us before. Dragonfire, solid removal. I'm going to take the Botanist. I really like this. It's a 2-drop. It's good. It can draw you cards. Goes well in the counter deck. And then, notably, we will be looking, because we will get another pick out of this pack. I'll be really interested to see if the Tomb Guard or the Snakeskin Veil makes it all the way around the table. All right. Pick number 2. Whoo! So, Shocking Sharpshooter, I think, is one of the best 2-drops in the red deck. We also have the Wayfarer, but not that great. Duty Beyond Death is a really good go wide, and Appraiser is like the best common in the set. I'm going to take the Sharpshooter here. I mean, if red-white is wide open, sign me up. You know, I got no problem going red-white. All right, and here, to go with our Sharpshooter, I'm going to take Descendant of Storms. Again, 1-drops, really important. A deck that hits to start on turn 1 is just, you're doing so much better. I'll be interested to see if the Wayfarer comes back. But here, okay, another good pack for red-white. Saltroot Pack Beast is awesome, especially if you're having a lot of 1-drops. Again, like another reason 1-drops are so good is you get to play something on turn 1. It's making your Saltroot Pack Beast cheaper right off the bat. So, best card here. I do like Devotee, and I do like Snakeskin Veil and a Negotiation. But I think that's an easy Pack Beast. All right, here, notably nothing great for the counter stack, but I love a Fortress Kinguard. When I'm playing these red-white decks, I am prioritizing cards that make 2 bodies. This is a 2-drop, makes a 1/2 and a 1/1. I will snag it right up. All right, here we've got the option of Bearer of Glory or Jeskai Devotee. I think it's kind of close. I'm gonna take the Devotee. It can attack as a 3-power sometimes. If we want to splash, okay, whoa, we got a Pack Beast and a Descendant of Storms, both really good. I am going to take the 1-drop. Again, I just want more 1-drops. All right, this can go away. All right, this is an interesting one. Do we want Effigy or Shock Brigade? Effigy is really good, especially if you have some flurry cards. Shock Brigade is like the best red 2-drop. I don't know. I'm going to take the Shock Brigade. I could see Effigy being the right choice there. Again, it's really dependent on, are you just trying to go wide, attack, deal damage as fast as possible? I would take the Shock Brigade. If you're looking to be more of a flurry deck, where you're casting 2 spells a turn, the Effigy is really, really good. So that I would take. But right now, we are looking more like a curve out, use up all of our mana every turn, kill him at the end. Okay, so interesting. Tomb Guard and Snakeskin Veil did come back, which we were talking about with our botanist. But again, we didn't see anything else in those colors, so I am just going to stick. We have a really good red-white base, so there's very little that's going to take me off of red-white right now. I mean, like, Sharpshooter's premium, the 2 1-drops premium. So I'm just going to keep taking. A Devotee came all the way back. Really good sign. I think red-white just seems to be wide open. All right, here, we don't really have any options. I mean, it's pretty much just Fortress Kinguard, which I'm happy to take. Karsi Revenant is really good in the counters deck if you are playing rares. You know we love our Champion of Doosan. And Sagu Wildling, always a favorite, especially in the 5-color dragons, but this, for us, is an easy Kinguard. Now, things we need to be worried about. We only have creatures right now. Oof, Synchronized Charge, we love it. So currently, we just have creatures and this 1 removal spell that I don't really want to play. So I think I'm just going to take a Rebellious Strike here. I mean, we're sitting at 10 creatures, and they're all 1s and 2s. Yeah, Devoted Duelist is probably like my least favorite 2-drop in red-white. So I'm just going to take the strike. All right, here, again, I like the Kinguard. I'm just going to take the removal. This is one of those rare instances where we have so many 2-drops that I'm okay taking the removal. And Stormplane Detainment's really nice because it gets everything. You can get rid of it, good enchantments, artifacts, creatures, whatever you need to get rid of, it can get rid of. And then it'll be interesting to see if the Kinguard or the Underdogs comes back. I don't love Underdogs, but I will play it. All right, here we've got, Coordinated Maneuver. This is probably my favorite removal in the red-white go-wide deck. I love the fact that it's instant. Last set, it was a sorcery, which was way worse. And then also having that destroy target enchantment really levels up that card. All right, here's another Coordinated Maneuver, which again, I'm happy to take. Love that card. All right, so here's an interesting one. Whew, man, green-black really opening up in pack 2. I don't really like the Blade. The issue with the Blade is it costs 4 mana. You have to play it and equip it, which is just a lot. I'm going to take the Seize Opportunity here. It can double pump, which is nice. Let's put that over there. Another Coordinated Maneuver and another Synchronized Charge. Could you imagine? So Victor I like, but we have no way of getting black, so it's always a 4-drop right now. Versus Wild Ride, which really only works well with Shock Brigade at the moment. I guess I'll take the Victor. Right here, I will take the Combat Trick. Yeah, I'll play a Poise Practitioner. All right, here's the Underdogs came back. So there is another red-white drafter, at least at the table, I would assume. Another Underdogs. All right, this pack 3, I would love to see Duty Beyond Death or War Effort. Or like another shocking sharpshooter. Those would be the most ideal things. But we shall see. So these are our pump spells. We are not playing Narset's Rebuke. This is our removal. Hey, another sharpshooter. Rally the Monastery. Also very good, but I think our deck wants the sharpshooter. We're just looking for some more payoffs for going wide. Pack Beast is really good. Bearer of Glory would be cool if it came around. Anafenza would be really good in this deck, but not for us. I'm going to take another Seize Opportunity, but I don't think I'm going to play it. All right, I love a Kieran. Really good. It can pick up some tokens, draw you a card. It can save a creature. Just a lot of different options. It's also just a 2/1 flyer for 2. So it usually gets some damage in. This is what I am thinking so far for the deck. We're sitting at 16 creatures. We'll probably cut a land. I actually probably want one more. But hopefully we get another 2-drop or something. There's the Stalwart Successor. Definitely was a sweet green-black deck. I think we just take the Equilibrium Adept. I'm fine playing that. Yep. All right, another Kin Guard is awesome. We are going to need to make a cut. It's probably going to be the Practitioner. Again, I like the Practitioner in decks where you're really trying to play 2 spells every turn. This deck, we are just trying to get on the battlefield and attack. Maybe I play the Blade. Probably not. I don't like the Leopard or the Intimidator in these decks. Here, I do like Bearer of Glory. Probably cut an Underdogs. Underdogs are not really what I want to be doing. This is 17 creatures. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 2s and 1s, which is awesome. I could see cutting the Equilibrium Adept. It's kind of cool with the Underfoot Underdogs. And it's like our 1 4-drop. I don't know. Yeah, Rare's still going around. Wild Ride. I would only play Wild Ride, I think, if I had... I'm not going to play another Underdog, so I'm just going to take the uncommon. I think I would only play Wild Ride if I had a ton of Shock Brigades. It's really good on Shock Brigade. The Menace just makes it really hard to deal with. Not playing any of those. Yeah, definitely was a cool counters deck somewhere in this draft. It was just hard. I think the first pack just didn't really have anything open for counters, so it wasn't obvious that it was wide open. Because we did see that Tomb Guard we opened went all the way around the table. Why are these glowing? I don't feel like I've never seen that before. Let me know if you know why. Yeah, we'll go 8/8. The Devotees fix us a little bit. Yeah, I think this deck looks solid. We're just gonna hop in. I might cut the Adept. We'll see. All right. And we are just going to be looking to play creatures, attack. We're playing Necro Cheeb. So we have a Sharpshooter, a Glory. Yeah, this seems fine. Bearer of Glory works really well with Fire Room Form because it has First Strike when it attacks. So it's just a 4/1 First Strike is hard to deal with. I am going to lead on probably Bearer of Glory. I think it's most likely to be able to attack through whatever they play, like the Leopard. All right, and then I'm going to play Sharpshooter. Sharpshooter can block the Leopard, and then it also starts getting me dealing some damage when I play creatures. See what they play. So my hope is that they just keep playing creatures. Because our Fire Rim Form and Coordinate Maneuver are going to give us the advantage if they're playing creatures. Removal is worse for us. So you always want to think about that. As an aggro deck, you're hoping they play creatures. And as a controlling deck, you're really looking more for non-creature stuff. So something to keep in mind. They play Dragonologist and Bricked. Now, we are going to play this, deal the damage, and let's attack and see what they do. Interested to see how they'll block. If they block here, I'll probably Fire Rim Form. I think a 3/3 sounds solid. And then our Coordinate Maneuvers are dealing 3 damage. So I like keeping them. Let's see what they're going to play. An Attuned Hunter. All right, we can kill that. I will... Yeah, they don't have any good blocks. If I attack, kill this. Now I have 2 3/3s and a 2/1 first strike, so they can't really block. All they can do is chump. And now we have 5 creatures out, and they're at 6 life. And we have a removal spell. Not looking good for them. See what they play here. This is the perfect example of what your aggro deck should be doing. You're playing red-white. All right, Formation Breaker and Agent of Codis. All right. If they attack, I would double block. Got no problem with that. So here, I think we just attack with the plan of pumping our team. They have no good blocks. Yeah, they're just dead if they do that. All right. Yeah. Sweet. I think, I don't know what I would have done if I were them. Very, very tricky situation for them. All right, but sweet. That is our first win, and that is exactly what we're looking to do here. Just keep doing that over and over again. Wouldn't mind getting a 1-drop. Like, that wasn't even our best our starts could be. I think they were kind of floundering a little bit, but that's exactly what these 2-color aggressive decks are hoping for, is that the opponent flounders a little bit, misses a land drop. All right, cool. We got a great hand. We're on the play. I'll probably lead with Sharpshooter. Double Sharpshooter. Let's see if they have removal. If you ever see a Sharpshooter on your opponent's side, I would just kill it. All right, if they attack, I will not block, because I do not want them doing their little +3/+0. All right, let's lead on the Kinguard. And now, if they try to kill a Sharpshooter, I can save it with my Kieran, which is perfect. Uh-huh. Bang, bang. Yep, no attacks. There's no point to attacking. Next turn, we have a Sharpshooter. And our coordinated maneuver. That's fair. It's nice because we can start attacking with our Kieran. We do need to start drawing some more creatures. Butcher. Perfect. So now we get to kill the Butcher. This loses Death Touch. We get to eat it. And now we get to attack with these because they can't kill it. Get an extra point of damage in. And we do need to stop drawing lands. All right, they have a Duelist, which we're not super worried about. And a Caustic Exhale. All right. It is unfortunate. Detainment. As bad as it feels, I think we just used Detainment on that. Just so we can start attacking for 3. That's a good card. Wonder if we destroy it. All right, so what I think is they're going to block my Sharpshooter here. So when they block my Sharpshooter, I am going to kill their War Effort. Eat their Duelist, and we'll pass the turn. We'll put stops on their side just so they think we have something. All right, we got there. Nice. All right, so that was like one of the issues with these red-white decks is you can just run out of stuff to do and get stonewalled on the ground. But we were able to play around it, save our removal for things that mattered, get them with a couple 2-for-1s. Yeah, worked out really well. Again, we got to, yeah, we 2-for-1 them with the Kieran, and then we 2-for-1 them killing the, the Butcher. We 1.5-for-1 them. We got their token, and then we 2-for-1 them when we killed the War Effort. So we eked out a little bit of advantage, and we got there. Okay, this looks sweet. We are on the draw, but we have 1-drop, 2-drop, 2-drop, which is exactly what we want. Let's see what they've got. Sarkin. No dragon. I think I'm just going to attack, see if they want to trade. All right. Play the Shock Brigade. Again, trading 1-drop for 2-drop. It's fine with me. I got a Leopard. How do I feel about this Leopard? I think I'm just going to kill it. The Leopard races us really well. They seem to be aggressive. We have another removal. And they might have lands they're trying to get rid of. Ooh, they are 4 colors. Devotee. So they might be Mardu. I don't know. Thinking about what to keep here. Next turn, I'm planning on just playing my 2-drops. That's interesting. Should I hit the Duelist? Trade for the Devotee? I think I'm game. So now they can either trade for the Devotee, the Duelist. They are going to Snatic Snare. That's fine. And we can get rid of that static stare if we want. I'm not sure we want to. Agent of Kotus and... Ooh! Yikes. Alright, we do not do good against a Sage of Skies. Alright, I will attack with my 3/3. If we draw... Oh, brutal. Alright, yeah. That's how we didn't want them to draw. It's just really good card advantage. And then they can give their Sage double strike. Probably our best draw in our deck right now would be Kieran. Kieran could pick up our Stormplane Detainment. They're probably just going to trade and then put counters on their Sage, but I don't think we really have any other options here. Maybe I could have just attacked with these two. I think this is going to be very hard to come back from here. Sage of the Skies is really good. And a Shrine Keeper. Alright. They got it. There's not really much we could do there. They can just put counters on this, draw cards. That's alright, though. That's all right. Sometimes you get got. And you keep going. You keep going. Yeah, it looks like they had some pretty messy mana, but they are making it work. And I think we just didn't get off to a fast enough start. And then again, we are also missing like our top end. Like the War Effort, Duty Beyond Death are the two big ones that we're missing. That's the issue with these decks. It's like you either get tons of 2-drops, you miss the top end. You miss the 2-drops, but you get all the top end. Like I know I had one of these decks that had 3 War Efforts, but I just didn't have enough creatures. So it didn't work out that well. Alright. Seems alright. We have a 2-drop. We have a 4-drop that draws us a card. We have some removal. We could use Seize Opportunity as card draw. I would like to just draw another 2-drop or 3-drop here. I'll probably just kill that. Strike Master is really good. It hits for 3, it ramps them, and then you can use it to kill a big creature. I mean, can't kill any of our stuff, but... Dragonologist. Nothing. Wow. Alright. Always attack first. There's a chance they don't block because they're scared. Not the case here, but... Alright, we like that. Let's see what they've got. They have their own Adept. Okay. Pass the turn. Let's play Bearer of Glory. Yeah, let's attack, and we might use Seep Opportunity here. Yeah, I think I like this. Yeah, we kill the Dragonologist. And our guy stays alive. They go down to 8. That seems pretty good. Alright, they are gonna kill... Kind of crazy they chose to kill that one. All right, let's attack. If they don't block, they're just dead. If they do block, they lose 2 creatures. All right, good game. Sweet. Just how we drew it up. Play creatures, kill their stuff, get more creatures than them, win the game. Yeah, Double Striker was looking good there. We got that 8 points of damage in with the Seize Opportunity. And then they double blocked it, and we took out both their creatures. So that was sweet. Yeah, looking really good. 3-1. Deck feels good. So we'll see what we can get this next game here. We can keep it moving. Playing oranges with a 0. What do you guys think? Is that a 0? All right, we have 2 2-drops, removal and pump. Seems fine to me. We are on the draw. Always a bummer when you're playing aggro, but that's what happens. Definitely planning on leading on the duelist. But we'll see what they play. Opponent? Are you gonna mulligan? You keeping it? What are we thinking? What are we thinking? Mulligan. All right. We'd like to see it. It's funny, when I play these red-white decks, I feel like I always get mountain and plains. When I play green-black, it's like swamp, swamp, swamp. Forest, forest, forest. Swamp, swamp, swamp. Every time. That's how it feels. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's what it feels like to me. All right, we are playing white-black with an Embermouth Sentinel. Okay, they're Mardu. So, like, this is interesting. Do we play the Kieran? I honestly think we do play the Kieran here. So we can start attacking. Generally, like, we are going to be faster than almost every deck. So I am more concerned with getting damage in than taking damage. Especially if they're Mardu. Most Mardu decks are slightly slower. All right, Oranges is really thinking here. And what I would like to do is not trade any creatures until I can start using some of my tricks. So I get my Kieran down, I can start attacking with it. If they attack, I can attack with Kieran and Duelist. Or I can just pump. I don't know, we'll see. Drawing a 1-drop would be kind of sick. What's going on with Oranges over here? All right, they're back. They're panicking. Time's running out. What are they going to do? A Sharpshooter. It's a good card. Kieran. All right, I'm going to attack. If they block, I'm just going to Fire Rim for them. This 1/3 really messes with us, so I am fine trading that off. Next turn, we get to go like Duelist Devotee or something. See if they have removal for our Kieran. They don't. We love that. All right, I think since we have 2 of these, I think I'm just going to kill this. Hit him for 7. This is really going to put them on the back foot, I would assume. I mean, we'll see what they do, but... All right, they had some removal. Interesting, they're still attacking. Okay. Well, if you're attacking, I'm attacking. But I'm probably winning this race. Yeah, like they have 7, we're at 14. third land, but it's tapped. Another one of the issues with these 3-color decks, there are 4 colors. Sarkin, do you have a dragon? No. Okay. Yeah, let's just... So I could attack with the duelist, but I don't think I need to. Meticulous Artisan, sure. I'm really hoping we draw a spell. We don't. All right, I'm gonna play this out. I'm gonna pass. They need 2 creatures. Ascendant. All right, maybe I should have held on to the Fortress Kindergarten. All right, we can't attack. All right, so this is getting a little awkward here. They seem to have something. Sonic Shrieker. That's really good. Killing the duelist. All right, well. Yeah. That's a good draw. Possibly. Can you start drawing lands, please? Unreal. Yeah, 4 lands to 8 lands is going to be really tough. Double bottom. I like to see that. What else do you have? Yeah, they're going to start attacking. That makes sense. Let's play the Adept. See what we draw. It's pretty good. All right, I'm gonna make this unblockable. Then attack. All right, so I think we destroy the enchantment here. Okay, hit them for 3. They're at 2. They're swinging out because they have to, right? Block. 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 And then we can't risk dying, so we'll block there as well. See what they have. Blue, black, red available. Well, they have white available with the Devotee. What do you have, my friend? They should be dead next turn. They have something. I don't know what. So our Devotee is going to live and our Adept. And then we also have this Devotee and the Underdogs. So I think even if they have like a removal spell, I can't see how they would win. They did make a good showing of it. They mulliganed to 6. Their deck looks way greedier than ours. And then it was 5 lands to 8 lands. So they did have that going for them. I mean, I think they just got like kind of lucky that they only drew 5 lands. It didn't flood out. 8 lands, we went through half of our deck, so it was perfectly reasonable to see half of our lands. I'm guessing maybe they quit. Logged out of their phone or something. So that happens. No worries. We're vibing. Let me know what you guys are looking to see, or if I can be of help. I know people are watching, but I don't know what helps you guys, what doesn't. I saw we had one female watching the stream, watching the YouTube videos. I'd like you to know that when I say you guys, it's inclusive. Okay, they're back. They're here. What do we got? They're crying. Sad. They have something. Fire and form. All right. All right, good games. All right, 4 wins. Let's keep it rolling. Looking good so far. Can't complain. Cannot complain. We had to sit there for a little bit, but we made it through. We're surviving. Not gonna let it stop us. Arena, please find us another game. Hey! You know, asking nicely always works. All right, we're playing Art B. Diamond. We're close to Diamond here. We are close. Oh, now this is what I'm talking about. Red mana. I think we keep it. We have a 2. We draw planes. We're cooking. With gas. I'm going to lead on Duelist. We never didn't have it. We never didn't have it. We had it this whole time. All right, we can kill that. Sultai? We wait to kill that, right? I think we wait to kill that. I've never seen someone put this on Sultai before. All right, we're killing that. Yeah, they're drawing cards. I mean, I don't know. There's nothing we can really do about that. All right, let's see what else they got. 4 mana. Yeah, and drawing more cards. It's pretty good. I think we still kill it. That would have been a really nice turn to not draw land. If we had drawn a spell that turn, like a creature, I think it probably would have just been like GG's. I think now they have a chance, especially if this is removal. I would for sure be killing the Bearer of Glory. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I think that may have been it for us. I mean, we still have a chance. As long as they don't have more lifelinkers and stuff. But yeah, that was pretty brutal. We kept a 2-lander and we've just drawn 5 lands, right? That's a big boy. All right, I think we draw 2. Yeah. Oh, man, that's rough. Really sweet hand. The 5 lands off the top. Not great. Not great. What are we thinking, Art B? I mean, if they don't have lifelink and they run out of creatures, like, we have a chance, but it seems unlikely. They can just draw so many cards. There's that lifelink we were talking about. Ooh, and a Piercing Exhale. Alright. They got it. Oh, what a bummer. Really good start. Couldn't quite get there. Couldn't turn the corner. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Alright, nothing we could really do there, I don't think. There's an argument that maybe we should have killed the siege, but I don't think we should have. Opponent goes first, bit of a bummer. We got 1 drop, 2 drop, 3 drop. They mulliganed, we like that. Because again, if we had drawn any spell in those first couple of turns, it would have been game over. We had 1 more creature on the board, 1 more removal spell, and we got to double spell that turn. Yeah, I think it would have been GG's. So, I think we played it well. I think it was just a bit unfortunate. We are playing against a blue and what? Blue-white. Embermouth, okay. I think we just go Bearer of Glory and we pass here. Keep our board wide. See what they've got going on. Blue-white. Our coordinated maneuvers are also better if we have more creatures on board, which makes me less want to trade off. Our Bearer of Glory gets in anyways. Next turn, we'll probably go Underfoot Underdogs. It'd be nice if we had a second white source so we could double spell. What are we thinking here, Ghost Dog? What are we thinking? A globe. Okay. We did get the second white source. Alright, I'm thinking we attack. Make a 1/1. Let them trade off. And then we play Descendant of Storms number 2. They're gonna probably have 5 mana here. Maybe not. Alright. Teamer. There are a lot of colors, is what I'm gathering. Why did they search up a second white? That was kind of odd. Yeah, I think we just attack. Play Pack Beasts. They are up to 6 mana this turn. We just want to be pushing as much damage as possible. Parakick Guardian would be like the worst thing they could do. Cracking their Teamer Monument, I'd be pumped about. I'd be really pumped if they just Unending Whispered for 6 mana. They just passed, I would also be pretty pumped. Looks like they looked at the monument. Time's a ticking, Ghost Dog. Oh, Ghosty. Oh, Ghost Dog. Alright, they're going Shrine Keeper, and they're attacking. Bold. I think we... So do I want to Kieran or do I want to pump this? Let's pump it. Kill that. We'll save the detainment. Yeah, get them down to 6. 7 mana next turn. Jeskai Revelation would be, like, pretty brutal. I assume they would just snap that off if they had the Revelation, though. I don't know what... Revelation's probably one of the best things to get them out of this. Other things that might get them out of this. I don't know, they're facing a ton of damage. One blocker doesn't do it. Oogie! Is that Oogie? Oogie! Hello! Alright, Ugin, I see you. They still might be dead. We draw a land. Alright, they take the bear. Oh, we can put them to 1. But yeah. They're all attacking you. 3, 6, 7. Pack Beast. Yeah, let's get rid of the Ugin. Alright, they're at 2. Ugin's gone. Da, 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 da. And we got a lot of creatures that can kill him. We got removal. They went like Ugin. Okay, that doesn't really do much. Alright, Tawny back. That doesn't do it. Alright, we got there. Ugin couldn't handle our 2-drops. Our 2-drops are too good for Ugin. Alright, next game, we're playing Gibbon. On the draw again. We're going to keep. We got both colors. We got 2-drops. We are playing against a white, red, Kinguard. Okay. Well, we'll play our Bearer of Glory. I think it attacks really well, especially with Strike and Fire Rim. Yeah, no blocks for me. Act Beast. Okay. Let's attack. Thank you. Alright, we're gonna take some damage here. But then next turn we can do some stuff. Yeah, I will just eat that 1/1 if they attack with it. Alright, I will block. Take 3. Chalk Brigade. Alright, let's attack. Play Kingard. Pass the turn. Now we have Fire Inform and Strike. Five mana from our opponent. Ooh, that's a good one. Ooh, that's a good one. All right, let's see who they pump. If it was me, I'd pump the Pack Beast, probably. So I didn't lose it. I could also see pumping the Shock Brigade, just for the pure value. Okay, I'm going to chump. I will Rebellious Strike. And we are down to 9. Let's go. Get rid of that. I think I like holding back 3 blockers here. That threatens to all block the Brigade. Also, the 1/2s are just good blockers against what they're sending my way. They still have 5 mana. Tactician's pretty good. Alright, I am going to... I think I'm going to triple Burlock. Oh, they have something? What do they got? Fire Inform, I guess, would be pretty good. Guess I could have just not blocked and then attacked with everyone. Frontline Rush. All right. Interesting. They have nothing. I think I have to just hold back here. All right, what do you got? Another Frontline Rush off the top? Well, They drew a good one off the top. That's for sure. Yeah, last two cards, Frontline Rush and Rally. So yeah, that was just kind of a little awkward. We only had one mountain. And then them being on the play was really what changed that game. I think if we had been able to be attacking. Yeah, overall, sweet deck. Again, missing like a rally. And then just had like a couple awkward draws. Opponents top decking cards that wins them the game right before we turn the corner. Ripping 5 lands off the top that one game. But yeah, I think the deck was solid. I don't think I would have changed much. I would have loved to have like one war effort, but yeah, the deck was really solid. Happy with the 5 wins. Easily could have been 7, I think. I think 5 was probably the lower end for a deck like this, but that happens. All right, we'll catch you on the next one.